Hey honey roses, welcome to Milk Honey Rose. Thanks for being here. I am Mystic Alchemy for those who don't know me. Welcome. Okay, I am a psychic and intuitive reader. Let's see what Spirit has to tell us today. Today. What the Spirit have to tell us today. What is the message for our honey roses? Give them something good. Tell me something good. Tell me that you like it. Yeah. Just love. What's up with the love? Like the Lovers card again. What did you do to the people then? What's going on here with the love today and the other days? My. You guys are just so magical, and I don't know if you guys realize it, how magical you are. Because you got people wanting to be with you. Let's see what this is about. Oh, that's so sweet. You're helping people to recognize the love within them. You're helping people realize that they're an earth angel and that they're okay. Because there's so many people that still feel like they're in pain from things that happened to them a long time ago. But once they come around you, they feel like everything is okay. They feel the love and they start to release that pain. Oh, that's so sweet. This is what I see. It's like you help people get a better understanding of what love is. Because you know how to love. You know how to give love. And it took you time to understand how to give love. But now that you know, your ability to love has become your power. It's like it's one of your superpowers. Because I feel like many of us have multiple superpowers, right? So this is just one of them. Okay? I'm hearing that song, Teach Me How to Love. Teach me how to love. Teach me how to love you, baby. Oh, yeah. That's by Music Soul Child. I just heard it in my head. That's why I started smiling, because I love that song. What else do you want to tell them, Spirit? Your ability to love is your superpower. People be misunderstanding love, man. Which is the reason why this place is a little bit broke. Or a lot of bit broke. It's a little broken out here, y'all. Okay, a little broken. Trying to fix it. Trying to patch it up. Stitch it up. Get the thread. Because the creatures did it. Roast them all. Put them on the rotisserie. And watch them burn. Okay, let's see. Many people feel bad because they've forgotten about love. And you know that. So you always move with love. You know that love equates to happiness and healing. So you try to present many lessons through conversations and I heard conversations and talking points. Oh, it was encounters. That's the word I heard. It like flew past me real quick. So through the encounters that you have, you automatically show love. And it's intrinsically set within you. So just through regular conversation, someone will always find love. Someone will always find love when they talk to you. because you are love. You walk from a place of love. That's why people want to be around you. They love to be around you because they feel comfort, they feel love, they feel the nurturing energy that you have. And it's something that not many people have. And at least not many people around them. So that's why when people are around you, they don't always want to leave. You might be able to see that. They might say, I have to go, but I don't want to. You know, I have to go, but I don't really want to. You show them something new, because so many people have like used these people and manipulated them and hurt them, that when they got around you, it was like they felt at peace and they felt like everything was okay. Anytime you're able to have that type of energy, you are a healer. I've heard someone say before that somebody said, I don't know who I heard say this though, but it was like, no one's a healer, they're just a helper. That's not true, because energy is healing. When you get around that right person, you're going to feel that energy and you can't deny it. So I don't really agree with that, because you know what I'm talking about too. Like when you get around certain people, you just feel better than you did before. It's like, wow, did they just do that? Did they just do that to me? I don't know. This is someone that knows how to manipulate energy. You know how to manipulate energy. You know how to change energy. So if the energy is bad, you'll come in and change the whole, you'll shift the whole energy, because that's how powerful you are. Yeah, you make people feel comfort, and you make them feel like they can continue to encourage themselves even when they feel like they don't have any strength. It's like you give them strength that they didn't realize they had, or you point them in the direction of the strength that they didn't realize they had. I just heard you have an amazing ability, but I don't know if many of you realize that you do. Because when something is natural, you'll just look at it like, oh, that's just me, what? You don't look at it like that. Like, that's nothing. What are you talking about? But no, it's something. That's a big thing, to be able to automatically make people feel like it's okay. And many times people won't move forward because they don't feel like it's okay. So they don't move. They don't do anything because they feel like something is always going to go wrong. But when they feel like things are okay, and what the things that happened to them in the past, they don't have to affect them anymore right now, because that was the past, and they learn how to detach and just go back to the past for some type of understanding, but not allow it to control their circumstances. That is a power, and it's also a complete shift in perspective that can change lives, like literally. And you are changing lives, and I don't think you really realize it. You ever had somebody say, you know what, I'm glad I talked to you about this, because I didn't even look at it like that. Sometimes you think the way you think, everybody thinks like that. Sometimes that can happen because it's like a custom. You're accustomed to that way. So you feel like, oh yeah, everybody, they think like how I think. Sometimes people can get stuck there. I used to work for this lady, and she used to call everybody Catholic. And I'm like, she used to be like, oh yeah, you go to mass at 8 or whatever, or 6 or whatever she said. And I think some of the people were just going along with it, because I don't think they was Catholic. And it's just, she automatically thought that because she's Catholic, everybody is. Even though I know she knows that that's not true, but was she trying to convert people? I don't know. But I just realized she used to do that, and I was like, why is she doing that? Because she know, whatever. But I'm just saying that sometimes we can be so in tune with ourselves that we think everybody else thinks like us, but that's not the case. So by you just communicating yourself and just speaking to a person in natural conversation, you can help them see a perspective that they did not see before. And you can help them mentally break themselves out of a spiritual prison that they've been placed in off the strength of their own beliefs. And you do this. Like, you can see what someone is fighting with. You see how these cards came out? You can see, and you could just watch and see what someone's fighting with. And you can tell them, you can just talk to them. And then they're going to be like, you know what? I'm glad I talked to you, because I didn't even see it like that. The circumstances of individuals can blind them so much that there's a way out and it's right there in front of them, but they don't see it. This is a real thing. Like, this really happens. The answer is right there, but their environment and their thoughts, their mind, their whole vessel has been submerged in the chaos of confusion, that there'll be an open door right in front of them and they won't see it. They won't see it because it's like they don't believe that it's there. But you help them to see what they once believed didn't exist. This is a power. This is a superpower. This is a superpower of love. And you are a pro at it, okay? I heard, teach them not to shun love. Shun. I know shun is like, get out. Lost my stuffs. Let me see. Shun. Persistently avoid, ignore, or reject. My definition was get out of here. That's funny. Someone or something through. I don't know how I say that word. That word is different. He shunned fashionable society. To shun someone means to deliberately avoid or ignore them. It can also mean to ostracize or expel someone from a group of or community. So don't shun love, because that is the key. You know, everything tells you to forget about love, right? Just look at society, look at the news, look at the entertainment industry. Everything tells you to just shun love. And then as soon as you do that, it's like you a lost cause at that point. Because you end up, you're not really living without love. You're not. It's like you become a bit empty. Because if you're not coming from a loving place, then you're going to focus on the rigid aspects of life, because love flows. So if you don't have love, you become rigid and even narrow-minded, and there's a rigid aspect to personalities that don't have love. You're teaching people to let go. Let go of inconsistency of love, but I feel like you also know that there has to be a balance, and you have to know when to activate that beast. So once you have that balance, you can't go wrong. That's like the magic of us. That is the magic. It's that balance in the middle. It's in there like that. It's true. True. For true. For true. No, that went there. It took you time to learn these things. But now that you know them, they've become a part of you. And you'll never let go of them. Because you know what it was like before you understood love, and before you understood the acceptance of self. You know how, like, mentally imprisoned you were. You know how you used to be. And you'll never go back to that. You said, I will never go back to that. because I know better now. It's a trick. That's a whole trick when you're made to believe that you're just supposed to chase people for like surface level reasons. You know that's a trick. Like, so many people are like, oh, if they got it like that, then I want them. That relationship is not going to last. Look where it started. Look where the concepts of the relationship derived from. That relationship is not going to last. And someone could end up getting hurt as well. Not just mentally, but physically. When you fitting to rob somebody, because that's basically what it is. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just get with you because I know you got it. And yeah. Okay, well, that person doesn't know love. Clearly. They just want a Birkin bag. It's so disappointing. So disappointing. They need to be trying to make their own bag. You create a pathway for people who don't have a path, or they can't find a path. And you help them to realize that it's okay to change. Because the Tower came out in reverse. Because sometimes people get stuck in a certain way because they're afraid of change as well. That's another thing. A lot of people are afraid of change. Anytime you talk about anything that has to do with change, it makes them feel very uncomfortable and nervous. You know, it makes them feel like scared, fearful. But it's crazy because what they are afraid of can actually help them. So they're afraid of elevation. They're afraid of improvement in their life. But they don't look at it like that. They look at it like, I am afraid of what I don't see. I'm afraid of what I don't know. It is unknown. What if it's worse than what I'm going through now? And they're not willing to try off the strength of fear and feeling like they're going to be defeated before they even take a step forward. You help them to recognize that that's not true, and they should never feel that way. Because as soon as you start feeling like that, you just stop yourself from growth. You stop yourself from living and from exploring yourself and your capabilities. If you're scared of everything, you will never see what you're truly capable of. And this is what you help people to see. So you are someone who is very well respected on a deep level. It's like a friendship, a friend. You are a friend that many people wish they had. That's what type of person you are. You are a friend that many people wish that they had. So when people get around you, they become overpossessive of you. You're like the friend where if you bring two friends around each other that don't know each other, they might feel some type of way about the other friend. You're that type of friend. Your friends could be very overprotective and a bit possessive of you at times. You might notice that. Your friends might argue over you, or like there might be like some type of energy that you feel. It's just because they love you so much, but you can feel like it's a little weird. But that's the type of friend you are. Even if you don't experience that, that's just something that some of you may experience. But you're just a good person. And it's just because that's who you are. You're not like you're not trying to be looking like something. It's just who you are. It's how you're made. You're made to love. And you help other people realize that they are also made to love, be loved, feel love, have love, give love. Love is your superpower. Okay, let me give you some ending message. Let's see what Spirit has to say to end this out. Let's see what Spirit has to say. I like that. Love is your superpower. Love is your superpower when you're about to take over the world. I just heard. Hey, take over the world with love. We change. It will never be the same again. Yeah. Continue to be yourself. Don't let anyone who disagrees with you to stop you from continuing on your mission of bringing up the topic of love and helping people to realize that they are loved. People have forgotten that they are loved because it's hard to see. It's hard to know. How was I about to say? It's hard to see yourself in a certain perspective if you didn't have it around you, but you move from that place anyway. And it's like the understanding of love is skewed, so it makes you not really too sure about it. The thing is that it really starts with you, and when you understand how to love yourself, you love others. And we are all supposed to be loving people. This is who we are by nature. But our environment teaches us otherwise. So it's like a tug of war with our soul throughout life. It's a tug of war because many are confused about what they should do because they're looking at what everybody else is doing. And there's so much of what everybody else is doing in front of them that they forget about who they truly are inside. And they'll continue to keep doing what they think other people think is cool. But that's not even the right thing to do. So you just being you makes you be one to be a part of the solution, not the problem. I heard the more that you give, you will be given. And it's not about that. It's not about, I'm going to do this because I want to see what I could get. However, it's just, I heard the reciprocity from spirit. It's like spirit sees what you do and they root for you. Regardless of what you do, because they trust you. They trust you. You end the misconception of family. You end it because many people have families, but they're broken because the people are broken. And the perspective is broken. The perception of what is true is skewed. So you're one to clear the misconception to make the truth as bright as day, as bright as the sun. Your charm, it hasn't only set you free, but it sets others free. Because you've meditated on this way for a long time and you found that it worked for you greatly in your life in so many different ways, even when you felt confused or when you didn't have everything you needed. This love is what helped you keep going. It was like your gas. Like how a car needs gas to go. Love energized you and helped you to take action. And you've become such a beautiful person over the years that you just shine. You can't even help it. You just come through like bing. Ooh, I heard cocoa butter on a hot summer day, honey. Because that's what they said. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. That's it for this reading. I'm going to stop now before I keep talking. Because I think I said I was going to stop before and I kept going, right? I think I did that. But anyway, thank you for being here. If you would like to book a reading, or if you would like to book a coaching call, or if you would like to send a love offering to receive a copy of my ebook, you can. All right. I love you. I thank you. go to www.MNHONEYROSE.org. You could do that there. And everything you do it with love. And always remember the creator is in you and the magic is too, because you're magic. Much love to y'all. See you in the next video.